Hey.
How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Who are you?
Yeah. Welcome to the 2021 Minnesota State Fair. My name's Brent Tim, and today I'm about to take you on a culinary journey. So in total, I think there's over 50 new foods at the State Fair this year. But I've narrowed the list down to 10 because some of them did not look too appetizing, and I wanted to pick 10 that would look to be the most delicious and be the most eye-catching as well for y'all at home. I spent weeks looking at this list, trying to curate which would be the best bites, which would look the best on camera. So very excited to see what these 10 bites have in store. Before we tear through the fair like a wrecking ball and eat everything in sight, I would greatly appreciate if you hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss a single bite from around the world. And now, a word from our sponsor.
It's time to open new doors. It's time for new beginnings. It's time to take the next step. It's time to look ahead to tomorrow and time to embrace the possibilities of today. Sirdar Partners Real Estate Services. It's time to come home.
We are going on a mad dash today. We are about to Super Mario speed run the fair because thunderstorms are threatening. I actually felt a couple drops right now. So we've got a very small window to chow down on these 10 foods and get out of here as fast as possible. Let's not wait another single second. All right, our first bite of the day brings us to the famous Giggles Campfire Grill. We're chowing down on their brand new Bison Bites. Here we've got ground bison. Apparently there's portobello in there, some fennel, and then we've got like this honey bourbon sauce to dip them in. Pow. Ooh.
Oh my God.
Okay, these are really, really good. 4 Bison Bites for only $8.75. I like everything about them. They're packed with really flavorful, super juicy and tender bison. The portobello and the fennel in there gives it a nice kind of like aromatic, fragrant flavor to it. And then the honey bourbon sauce, yeah, digging that as well. It's a nice little bit of sweetness overall. Would definitely get the Bison Bites again. Nicely done, Giggles. All right, it's time to quench our thirst. We are here outside of the Farmers Union. This is my first time ever going here for food. We're about to sip on this cucumber jalapeno limeade. Love cucumber, love jalapeno, love limeade. It's not quite a super hot summer day, but we've been eating a lot of greasy food, so we're super excited to quench our thirst. Here we go, loving the color, loving everything about it. Looks like we've got a little bit of like jalapeno, like shreds in there maybe. Pow. Ooh, mega refreshing. Okay, right away you're gonna get hit by like the soothing smoothness of the cucumber, but then after, the jalapeno comes up to tickle your throat. I really dig this. I would definitely get it again. One 12-ounce glass was only $6, and I know a lot of you Minnesotans might be scared when you hear jalapeno, but I found this to be pretty mild overall. The jalapeno really doesn't burn at all. It just kind of adds a really nice flavor profile to the limeade. Cheers. Nicely done, Farmers Union. Check it out. For our third bite today, this is the Kerala Fried Chicken Kati Roll. This is a unique spin on Indian street food from a vendor here called Hot Indian Foods. They're one of my favorite vendors at the fair. Also try to visit them every single year. Look at this wrap. Here we've got this gigantic chicken tender covered in what looks to be kind of like a slaw mix. There's some chutneys in there. I'm suspecting we're gonna get some sweet and savory flavors all throughout. Oh, this thing is piping hot. Look at that bread on the outside. Ooh, and check out the color coming off that paratha. Oh. Pow. Oh. Y'all, wow, where to even begin? It might be a wrap. So far, this is by far the best bite I've had today. This might be one of the best things I've ever had at the State Fair. The chutney mix, the vegetable mix, everything's so incredibly fresh. The flavors here are just popping. The fried chicken, super tender, really juicy. The bread on the outside, it's got a great texture to it. This is one of the best bites I've ever had at the fair, no joke. If you come here, you gotta check this out. This chicken roll was $12, and I would definitely get it again. Major shout out to Hot Indian Foods for hooking us up with their brand new Paneer Pakora as well. This was super tasty too. Now, I know a lot of you think State Fair and you think unhealthy, calorie overload. That's not exactly true. There's options here for gluten-free people. If you have dietary restrictions, you can get good food at the State Fair as well. So I've come to a place called Andy's Diner. We're about to chow down on something called chorepops. Now, these are made with vegan chorizo. Now, I know, getting something vegan at the fair seems a little weird, a little out of control, but I've got faith that these are gonna be really, really good. And I know so many people that come out here are vegan too, so I wanted to highlight what other options you had, because not everything has to be a corn dog out here. I've been told they're using like a very similar to like a pronto pup batter on the outside, and then on top we've got this green avocado salsa and some barbecue chips as well. But let's see what's really, really good with the choripop. Pow! Y'all, this is really, really good. If I tried this and didn't know it was vegan, I would totally think it was just regular chorizo. Incredibly flavorful meat. It's got a nice blend of seasonings all throughout the meat. The avocado salsa really gives it kind of this nice, cool, refreshing element to it. Wow! Beyond impressed by the choripops. I would definitely get these again. These are also a pretty good value as far as vegan food at the fair goes. For 2 choripops, these were only $8, and you get the barbecue chips too. Let's see what's really, really good with those, pal. That is a real deal potato chip, kettle cooked. You can tell they baked it fresh this morning. Yeah, definitely like to dip these in a little bit more of that avocado salsa. Nicely done, Andy's Diner. My first time checking Andy's Diner out and my first time eating vegan at the fair. I would definitely do both of them again. If you've never been to the fair before, one of my professional tips would be to bring some wet wipes. Your hands are gonna get super dirty out here, sticky, gross. God knows what you're gonna get your fingers into. Everything out here is dripping in grease. On to the next bite. It's a little strange because this is actually gonna be the second time we've had ravioli today. I don't think I've ever had ravioli at the fair. I've had it 2 times and it's not even noon yet. These are stuffed with gyro meat, cream cheese, mozzarella, there's tzatziki sauce in there, and then pepperoncini as well. These sound super delectable. Cannot wait to tear into them. Boom! Puncture with the first fork. Okay, I can tell on the outside they're a little crispy, kind of like a fried ravioli. Ow. Oh yeah. Right away you get a nice big glob of that tzatziki sauce right on your tongue. Super creamy, really, really. That is a super duper fly ravioli. These are Lambo smooth, baby. Okay, really, really creamy. I'm loving the crunch on the outside. I would definitely get these again. They're like fried Euro bites. Really the best way to describe them. Every bite of the ravioli was jam-packed with flavor. I think these are gonna be an absolute staple at the fair for years to come. Would definitely get these again. For 4 Greek stuffed ravioli, the price was only $7.25. Dino's Gyros, you guys killed it. Nice. All right, we've had a lot of greasy food, we've had a lot of crunchy food. Now it's time for something sweet. Let's get some dessert, baby. We're at the Blue Moon Diner. This is their brand new banana cream pudding. If you love Southern food, you know banana cream pudding is a staple down there. So I'm super excited to tear into this one. Got a lot of pudding on the bottom, got those thick chunks of banana. Then it looks like they put almost like Cocoa Krispies on top. Is that what I'm seeing? Let's tear into it. This was only $8. Pow! Check it out, check it out. We've got the watchful eye of the Blue Moon Diner staff watching over us to make sure I give it a good review. That is really, really good. Wow, very, very nice. Super creamy, really, really rich banana flavor. The Cocoa Krispies on top, give it a nice crunch. I like kind of having the chocolate element in there. Whipped cream, very, very delectable. What are your names? Do you run the diner?
I'm Aspen, this is Steph.
Hi Aspen,
yep.
Hi Steph.
Yep, we do, we own it.
You've done a tremendous job.
Thanks, I'm glad you like it.
Good job.
And you're right on
phenomenal.
it. Right out of the South.
I would definitely get it again.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you so much. Yeah, this is really, really good. That's what I love about the Minnesota State Fair. And what I love about Minnesota in general, you just meet so many sweet and kind people. And yeah, no cap, I wasn't just saying that because they were standing next to me. This is amazing. This is a new classic. I would definitely get this again if I were to come to the State Fair again. Nicely done, Blue Moon Diner. We are on an absolute hot streak. This is unprecedented. Not a single bite we've had today has been bad. Everything has been delicious. Almost everything I feel should get added to the new classics list. I think out of everything I've had so far, we all agree that we would definitely order them again. Right now we're at one of my favorite places. This is the Blue Barn. Every year they're coming up with some wacky and innovative new foods to get fairgoers excited. This year is no different. Right here, we've got the buffalo chicken Doughscits. It's like a biscuit that's been stuffed with buffalo shredded chicken, and then on top they've got something called buffalo icing. Ooh! So imagine this is kind of like a donut, biscuit, buffalo chicken type of hybrid. They look really tasty. Let's see what's really, really good here at the Blue Barn. Ooh, kind of reminds me like a crab cake. Oh, this one's falling apart before we've even got it in my mouth, falling apart. Let's take a close-up look at what we're rocking with inside there. Oh, yeah. Pow. All right, the first bite was really surprising because I got hit with the sweetness of like the donut element to it. Okay, you know I gotta keep it real with y'all. I am not digging this after my first couple bites. It's very, very dry. There's just not enough like buffalo chicken flavor in here. There's a little bit of like a sweet element on top. From the frosting, they did say it was kind of like a donut biscuit hybrid, but unfortunately it's just way too dry for me to like it. The flavor of the biscuit itself is pretty nice. I was surprised by how much I liked the mix of the sweetness with the very mild spiciness of the buffalo chicken. I don't think I would get it again. There's a lot better items at the Blue Barn to get, but I had to check it out. This is actually the most expensive menu item of the day. Two of these were $12.75. We've been talking a lot about new classics this episode, and Nordic Waffles right here, in just the 3 years they've been open at the fair, they've become a fan favorite for people all over Minnesota. I love their waffles, but I've come here today to try two new creations. Right here is the chicken and mac waffle. Look at that, a big piece of fried chicken right in the middle. We got that mac and cheese on the outside, and then Nordic Waffles' famous crispy, delicious, sweet and savory waffle on the outside. Cannot wait to tear into this. Forget the fork, We're going straight with the hands. We've got our beautiful friends over here. This is Derek and Stina. They are the owners of Nordic Waffles. They were nice enough to come out here, tell me their story, and we've got a dessert waffle too we're gonna have after this, so stay tuned for that. But let's see what's really, really good with the chicken mac waffle. Ooh, this is a lot to get in my hands. This is a lot. Pow! Oh yeah. Wow, where to begin? Okay, first off, the chicken, it's incredibly tender, nice golden batter on the outside, the flavoring in the skin, really, really tasty. I'm loving the texture and the sweetness of the waffle. What is all going on here? The creaminess of the mac and cheese is so good. It really pairs well with the crispiness and the fried greasy elements of the chicken. The waffle kind of helps balance everything out. We've got a little bit of green onions in here too, and just a little bit of freshness to the overall waffle. Wow. That is really, really good. Would definitely get this again. This was $12 for one waffle. This thing is a meal though. This is by far the heaviest thing that I picked up today at the fair. Nordic Waffles. Nicely done. Okay, we've got a bonus bite now. Derek and Stina at Nordic Waffles hooked me up with their brand new ice cream sandwich waffle, and oh my god, there's like popcorn in there and there's chocolate drizzled all over it. This is about to be a calorie bomb. They're gonna have to medevac me out of the fair after I eat this. Call the helicopter. It's all over. Oh my god, it's so fat. It's so thick. This is so incredibly heavy. Woo! Pow! Oh, I can't even get my mouth around it. Hold on. We need to take this from a different angle to make sure it doesn't get anywhere. Let's squish it a little bit. Get my hair out of the way. All right. Here we go. I feel like I have ice cream all over my face. That was a really, really good bite. Extremely decadent. So calorie heavy. Love the chocolate flavor. Love the ice cream. Loved how it paired with the waffle. The popcorn was really unique. Nice little element of crunch that kind of added to the whole dish. There's also sprinkles in there, so it's almost kind of like a birthday cake. Ice cream, waffle, sandwich. Unreal, unreal. I would definitely get this again as well. Sheesh. And hey, make sure in the comments to let me know what your favorite bite that you saw today was as well. We have tiptoed our way into the grandstand. I think this is the first time I've ever eaten anything inside the grandstand. Here in front of me is the Sidecar Sandwich from the Hideaway Speakeasy. This is inspired by the classic 1920s sidecar cocktail. Here we've got bacon that's been soaked and infused with cognac. There's also been like Cointreau mixed in as well with the bacon. We've got a mixture of cheddar, Havarti, and Gouda cheese. What? Cannot wait to tear into this. It looks so good. Bacon, cheese, bread. What could be more delicious than that? Am I right? Sidecar sandwich time. Pow. This is silly, stupid, delicious. Absolutely add it to the new classic list. I would definitely get it again. Where to begin? The mix of cheddar, Havarti, and Gouda, an insane cheese explosion. The bacon was super thick cut, very juicy, very tender, and that orange flavor, boom, exploded with every bite. Really, really impressed. I'm definitely getting a very light whiff, very light flavor notes like the cognac and Cointreau as well. Wow. Y'all, Hideaway Speakeasy, you knocked it out of the park. The sandwich was only $11, and I would definitely get it again. Final bite, this is it. We only intended to eat 10 foods. I think we're about to crush 13 when it's all said and done. We're outside of a place called The Hangar, which looks like a giant airplane hangar. We are here to chow down on the Island Hopper. Straight from the Caribbean, straight from Hawaii. What we've got here is a gigantic hollowed out pineapple filled with what looks to be some seasoned chicken, rice, and then some pineapple chunks in there as well. Ooh, it smells super, super sweet. Here we go, first bite of the Island Hopper. Grab a piece of that chicken there, get in some of that rice. Pow. That is really, really nice. The rice reminds me of coconut rice. The chicken, it's got a delicious jerk flavor to it, with just a little bit of sweetness coming from the juices and the pineapple. Really, really like the chicken. Super tender, a great smoke flavor to it as well. The pineapple, the rice, the chicken, everything works so well in this dish. This was $12 altogether, so one of the more expensive items we had today, but definitely worth it. Yeah, the Island Hopper would definitely chow down on it again. And that's that. Another successful state fair trip in the book. Woo! We chowed down on so much delicious food today. Shout out to all the nice vendors that approached me, told me about their food, their businesses, and took an interest in what I do. Y'all, I love the state fair so much. If you've never been here, I really hope you can make it here at least once in your life. For all those in Minnesota that couldn't make it to the fair this year for one reason or another, I really hope you can get back here next year. These businesses need our help. We've got to keep the state fair going strong. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok to stay up to date with all my crazy travel adventures from all over the world. My name's Brent Tim from the Minnesota State Fair, and I'm saying ciao for now. And go crazy, kids.